Donald Trump is expected to meet today with the chairman of the Republican National Committee to discuss signing this loyalty pledge. It was just obtained by CBS News a couple minutes ago. This committee on Wednesday sent this document to all 17 Republican candidates, and it asked them to vow not to mount a third-party campaign. Donald Trump is the only candidate who has made that threat. Chip Reid is in Washington. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. You know, it is extremely rare for a major political party to ask its candidates to sign a loyalty pledge, and it's still not clear if Trump will sign it. The only thing you can predict with certainty with Donald Trump is that he's unpredictable.
Raise your hand now if you won't make that pledge tonight. Mr. Trump.
When asked if he would rule out a third-party run, Trump's answer at last month's GOP debate was clear.
You're not going to make the pledge tonight?
I will not make the pledge at this time.
Okay.
Unbelievable!
But now his own party is making the request, and they want it in writing. On Wednesday, the pledge was emailed to the 17 Republican candidates, asking them to endorse the 2016 Republican nominee regardless of who it is. The document also asked them to confirm they would not run as an independent or write-in candidate. The billionaire's resistance to declare his unwavering support has given him leverage in the party. He's at the top of the polls, and running independently could make a White House run for the GOP very difficult.
I want to be treated fairly. I want to be treated with respect.
Trump, thank you, everybody.
Trump has repeatedly said he'd promise his devotion if treated well during his bid for the Republican nomination.
If I'm treated fairly and I get a good fair shot at this and I'm not, being sabotaged with all sorts of nonsense and a lot of phony ads, I would have no interest in doing that whatsoever.
Over the weekend, Trump said he'd prefer to run and win on the Republican ticket.
That would certainly be the best path to victory, and we're going to make a decision very soon, and I think a lot of people are going to be very happy.
In addition to meeting with the GOP chairman today, Trump will also hold a press conference this afternoon in New York. And keep in mind that even if Trump does sign that loyalty pledge, it is not a legally binding document. There's no guarantee he won't back out later if he feels he's not being treated with respect by the Republican Party. Nora?
That is true. CBS News political director John Dickerson is moderator Face the Nation. He's in Washington. John, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
Based on your reporting, what do you think Trump will do?
I think he'll probably go for signing the pledge. Over the last few weeks, he's been going kind of back and forth thinking about it. He likes leverage. He used that word in the debate, and he has in his conversations leverage over the party, basically making sure that they don't try to stick him in a corner or set him to the side. And so he's always left that idea of an independent run open. But people have told him, he might get some percentage, 5 to 10 percentage points, he's been told, if he signs this pledge of those Republicans who want to see him say that he's serious about the party. And so now, as we've seen him inch by inch become more of a politician, less of a kind of outsider, this would be a move to try to increase his support within the party.
It doesn't seem to have hurt him so far, John, though.
No, but, the problem has always been he's done very well. He's broken lots of rules and done better even every time people have said breaking a rule would hurt him. It hasn't. But he knows that there is a ceiling to his support. His favorability has grown in the latest Des Moines Register poll amazingly in Iowa. But there is a portion of the party that says, we won't vote for him ever. And so this is a way that he can perhaps expand his vote by showing he's a team player.